What is going on, everybody? It is Summit here. I hope you like the new overlay that Conarts made me. Anyway, we are doing competitive classes for Search and Destroy because like a few videos ago, like 2 videos ago, I did best classes for respawn game modes. Now I'm doing the best classes for Search and Destroy. So we have our Slayer, 2 Slayer classes, 2 objective player classes, 3 supporter classes, and then 2 anchor classes. You can edit these classes around however you like, but I'm just gonna jump right into it. So for your first Slayer class, this is going to be your setup. You want the ASM1 with foregrip, advanced rifling, and quick draw grip. Those are going to be your standard attachments on that. And then you're going to have perks similar to a respawn game mode, maybe for capture the flag, but this is for S&D. You can have lightweight and overcharge, fast hands, toughness, blast suppressor, and exo overclock. The reason exo overclock instead of something like exo mute is because when you're slaying and rushing, you want to get right up in their face as quick as possible and get first blood, or get a kill or two. So that's your first Slayer class. Your second Slayer class, which I would say is more practical most of the time, just because you have exo mute. So if you get stuck in those like sticky situations where you're last alive and you have to clutch up, you do have exo mute. So it's perks are the same except for it doesn't have overcharge, and instead of that we use tactician with exo mute and exo overclock. So this is your second Slayer class. Those are your Slayer classes. You can edit them around however you want. Now for our first objective class. So our first objective class is with a sub, and you're going to have the same perks as I would use in Hardpoint with flat jacket, lightweight, fast hands, toughness, blast suppressor, and then Exos trophy system. The reason this is because when you're on a bomb or when you're running down a main push point, say you're pushing A on Solar, you don't want them to nade you and know that you're going that way. So you want to have Exo trophy system on your first objective class, which is a sub. Your second objective class is going to be the same thing, just with a BAL assault rifle. So when you get those long range maps, for instance Riot or even Solar, you're going to want a BAL just to make it work more in your favor. So it's the same exact thing, just a BAL with stock instead of advanced rifling, because there is no advanced rifling in those. So now let's go on to the supporter classes. So for our first supporter classes, we're going to have the ASM1 with quick draw grip and advanced rifling. The reason we don't have foregrip is because that takes up 2 extra slots, one being the primary gunfighter, and then another one, the actual foregrip itself. So we're just going to use quick draw grip and advanced rifling, and then we're overkilling the Moors with thermal. I like thermal on it. You can add whatever attachment you want. If you don't want an attachment, you can add a grenade if you want. If you don't want to, that's if you don't want an attachment on your Moors, but I prefer thermal. And then lightweight, fast hands, toughness, blast suppressor, and exo mute device. So this is your standard. This is what I would use most of the time. For your second support class, this is going to be, say you're on Riot, or somewhere where you want to nade, where you want to throw nades right off the spawn. You're going to have the same attachments and the same gun, the quick draw and advanced rifling. However, now you're going to have danger close added to your perk list, and also 2 frag grenades with exo mute and then the other perk. So this is really good for pre-nading right at the beginning of rounds. It's really helpful to maybe get a first blood, even 2 people sometimes. So yeah, this is your second supporter class. Now for your last supporter class, it is a BAL class. Now the reason it's a BAL class is because there are those maps, like I said, Riot, where you want to be primarily a BAL, except for your Slayer. So with this, you're going to have 2 nades, lightweight and danger close, toughness and blast suppressor, and then 2 nades. I think I already said that, but just in case I didn't, yep, 2 grenades. So this is your standard BAL supporter S&D. And now let's move on to our 2 anchor classes. So for the first one, you're going to have everything that you had in your first supporter class, except the BAL. Is that everything? Oh no, it's not. What did I have different? Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. So, in this first anchor class, you have 3 perks, which is why I couldn't put an exo ability, or not 3 perks, 3 attachments on your main gun. So, again, you can take off your thermal for a different attachment, or an exo ability, or a launcher. You won't be able to do it with an extra perk, but this is your primary anchor class. Your anchor is more than likely always going to be running a sniper rifle. As you see in both these classes, they are. And so you're going to have this one with the thermal, and pretty much everything else is kind of the same. And then your other anchor class is going to be perks are very simple: danger close, toughness blast suppressor, 2 grenades, and then the more sniper rifle with no attachments. You won't be able to fit any attachments. You want to snipe from really far away with this, and the reason you want to snipe from far away with this class is it doesn't have fast hands, so you aren't going to be switching your gun very fast. That's why it's an anchor. You're kind of sitting back, watching over a certain area with that sniper. If you want, you can add an attachment, but you'll need to take away one of your grenades. It's not that big of a deal. And so yeah, those are my S&D classes. I hope you guys enjoyed. We have our 2 slayers, our 2 objectives, our 3 supporting classes, our 2 anchors. You can add as many as you want if you enjoyed them all. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys in another video. Comment what you want me to do for a competitive topic or map for my competitive series in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.